Isn't he cute?
Duke? Yeah.
No, Sebastian, he's so cool. But he said I'm not his type.
Make him jealous.
So what do? You just pretend to like somebody else?
And then use him shamelessly.
Wow.
Olivia finally made her move. She walked straight up to my roommate, Duke, and I was standing right there. She greeted him with exaggerated warmth and even deliberately called out my name, Sebastian. I quickly reminded her. Then she began her little performance. She complimented Duke on how much he could bench press, saying he was impressive. That fool, he was completely smitten by her. Sensing things were going south, I tried to interrupt. I reminded Duke that we still had business to handle, but he ignored me completely. Frustrated, I had no choice but to walk away. I had to stop this mess. I caught up with Olivia and demanded to know what this date with Duke was about. But she just looked thrilled. She said she was glad she took my advice. She said Duke was amazing, and even gushed about how good he looked in shorts.
He's not a piece of meat, Olivia. He's a man with feelings. And I'm a woman with feelings, and my feelings seem to match his.
I told her, as an objective third party, I didn't think she and Duke were a good match at all. Olivia looked at me with suspicion. Then she smiled and invited me to come to the restaurant that evening to supervise their date. That's when I realized I was her real target all along. The date was a total disaster. Duke and Olivia sat together, and the atmosphere was painfully awkward. Duke didn't even notice the disgust written all over Olivia's face. Just then, I arrived with my date, Eunice. Yes, the very same Eunice who was Duke's lab partner. The moment Olivia saw me, her plan went into full swing. She turned to Duke and said loudly how nice it was to finally meet a real man at school. Then she asked Eunice if having a real man around felt great. Olivia went all in. Right in front of me, she kissed Duke.
All right, you know what? This has been real fun, but I have to go shave.
When Olivia saw me leave, she immediately ditched Duke, too. With a smile, she said, "I had a lovely evening," and walked away, leaving only Duke and Eunice behind.
Yeah, check please.